Welcome back to Effortless Marketing, the show where we break down big marketing ideas into practical steps for your business success, all in the time it takes to enjoy your morning coffee. I'm your host, Hailey Hodge, and today we're diving deep into a topic that's more crucial than ever: customer satisfaction in 2025 in our mini-series, Marketing 101. Now, when I say customer satisfaction, what pops into your mind? Maybe you picture smiling customers, glowing reviews, or someone coming back to your shop again and again. But here's the thing. Customer satisfaction is much more nuanced than just repeat business or a friendly thank you at the checkout. At its core, customer satisfaction is all about how well your products or services meet the expectations and needs of your customers. It's the ultimate litmus test for your business. Are you delivering on your promises, and are your customers walking away feeling like they made the right choice? It's not just about avoiding complaints or returns. It's about genuinely making people feel seen, heard, and valued. Let's clear up a big misconception right out of the gate. Just because someone keeps buying from you doesn't mean they're truly satisfied. Sometimes, customers stick around out of habit, or because it's too much hassle to switch to a competitor, or maybe they're just reluctant to voice their concerns. That silent dissatisfaction can be a ticking time bomb for your business. So don't be fooled by the numbers alone. That's where metrics like the Customer Satisfaction Score, or CSAT, come into play. These tools help you peer beneath the surface, giving you actual feedback on what's working and what isn't. Think of it as checking the pulse of your business health, rather than just guessing based on sales reports. And in 2025, customer expectations are evolving faster than ever. People want more than just a product. They want a seamless experience, they crave personalization, and they expect you to listen and respond to their needs. Picture this. You own a small bakery. Customers keep coming in for your famous sourdough loaf. But one day, a loyal shopper quietly stops visiting. Maybe they loved your bread, but they had a string of less-than-friendly service experiences. They never complained, but their dissatisfaction was real. And now, they're picking up their bread somewhere else. That's why truly understanding customer satisfaction and spotting those hidden pain points can make all the difference. In this episode, we'll explore how to get beyond the basics, why satisfaction is the foundation of growth, and how you can measure and improve it in your own business. So grab your notepad or your favorite digital tool, and let's get into what it really takes to win customer loyalty in 2025. Let's talk about why satisfied customers aren't just nice to have. They are absolutely essential for sustainable growth in today's marketplace. First, here's a number that always surprises people. It costs 6 to 7 times more to attract a new customer than to keep an existing one. Think about that. Every time someone walks out your door or clicks away from your website, replacing them isn't just a matter of putting up another ad or sending out another coupon. It's a real hit to your bottom line. But here's the catch. Retention is only possible when customers are truly satisfied. Loyalty doesn't just happen because your product is good or your prices are fair. It's built on a foundation of consistent, positive experiences. If customers don't feel valued, it's only a matter of time before they look elsewhere. Now, satisfied customers do more than just keep buying. They become your most effective marketers. When someone has a great experience, they tell their friends, family, and social networks. These referrals aren't just flattering. They're one of the most powerful growth drivers for any business. In the age of online reviews and instant feedback, word of mouth is amplified like never before. But none of this happens by accident. Positive experiences need to be baked into every touch point, whether it's your product, your website, your physical store, or your customer service. A seamless, frictionless journey is what people remember. In fact, research shows that customers now value convenience and a hassle-free experience just as much, if not more, than being delighted by something extra. And let's be honest, mistakes happen. Orders get mixed up, emails slip through the cracks, or technology glitches at the worst possible moment. The difference between keeping and losing a customer often comes down to how you handle those moments. Small business owners, in particular, tend to understand this intuitively. They know that smoothing over a mistake quickly and sincerely can actually strengthen loyalty. Here's a practical example. Imagine a customer receives the wrong product in their online order. If your team responds rapidly, apologizes genuinely, and fixes the issue without hassle, that customer feels heard and respected. Not only are they likely to stick around, but they'll probably tell others about how well you handled the situation. So, in a world where over half of consumers will leave for a competitor after just one bad experience, satisfaction isn't just a feel-good goal. It's a survival strategy. Consistent satisfaction turns everyday buyers into passionate brand ambassadors, and that's the true engine of sustainable growth in 2025. Stick with me, because up next, we'll break down just how costly churn can be and why every experience matters. Let's dig into one of the most overlooked threats to any business, customer churn. Now, if you're not familiar with the term, churn simply refers to the rate at which customers stop doing business with you. And in today's hyper-competitive landscape, churn can sneak up on you fast. Here's the uncomfortable truth. More than half of customers are willing to bail after just one poor experience. That means a single slip-up, an order delayed, a rude interaction, a confusing website can send someone straight to your competitor. And the kicker? Most of the time, you won't get a warning. Dissatisfied customers often leave quietly, with no complaint, no feedback, just gone. Why does this matter so much? Well, the costs of churn are staggering. First, there's the obvious lost revenue. Every customer you lose is a sale you have to replace, which, as we discussed, costs a lot more than keeping your current customers happy. But there's more to it. Word travels fast. Unhappy customers can hurt your reputation through negative reviews or even just by sharing their story with friends. Suddenly, you're not just losing one customer, but potentially many more. Let's not forget the hidden costs. Every time you have to work to attract a new customer, you're investing resources, money, time, and energy that could be better spent improving your business. High churn rates can also sap morale from your team as they scramble to patch leaks instead of building new opportunities. Consistency is the antidote. Customers crave a reliable, predictable experience. Whether they interact with your brand online, in person, or through support channels, they want to know what to expect, and they want it delivered every time. Think about how you feel when you frequent your favorite coffee shop. If one day the service is stellar and the next day it's indifferent, you start to question your loyalty. It's that simple. Let me tell you about a friend who recently switched service providers, not because of a big failure, but because of a slow drip of small frustrations. A dropped call here, a late bill there, and unreturned emails. No dramatic blow-up, just a quiet exit. That's how churn happens most often, and that's why it's so dangerous. So, as you look at your own business, ask yourself, are you providing a consistently positive experience at every touchpoint? Are you making it easy for customers to stay loyal? Because in 2025, with so many options just a click away, delivering a steady, satisfying experience isn't just important, it's non-negotiable. Coming up, we'll talk about how you can actually measure satisfaction and turn feedback into real, meaningful improvements. Stay tuned. Let's turn the spotlight onto something absolutely vital, measuring customer satisfaction and, more importantly, using that feedback to make real changes in your business. First up, measuring satisfaction is not a set it and forget it kind of thing. It's an ongoing conversation with your customers. So many businesses send out a survey once a year and call it a day, but in 2025, that just doesn't cut it. Customer expectations, habits, and pain points shift quickly, so your approach has to keep up. Now, let's break down the 3 powerhouse metrics you should know: CSAT, NPS, and CES. CSAT, or Customer Satisfaction Score, is the classic. Think of those quick "how satisfied were you with your experience" questions. It's a great pulse check, especially right after a purchase or customer service interaction. Then there's NPS, the Net Promoter Score. This one asks, How likely are you to recommend us to a friend or colleague? It goes beyond satisfaction and gets at customer loyalty and advocacy. And finally, the CES, or Customer Effort Score. This measures how easy it was for the customer to get what they needed from you. Did they have to jump through hoops, or was it a breeze? In today's world, ease and convenience can make or break a relationship. So how do you gather this feedback? Surveys are a tried-and-true method, but modern tools let you collect real-time input. Think pop-ups after a transaction, quick email follow-ups, or even chatbots that check in post-service. The goal is to make it effortless for customers to share their thoughts. But collecting data is only half the battle. The real magic happens when you analyze those responses. Look for patterns. Are customers consistently mentioning slow delivery? Is there confusion about your return policy? These insights are gold. They point you directly to what needs fixing or what's already working well. Now, here's the critical piece. Act on the feedback. If you spot an issue, address it, and let your customers know you've made changes because of their input. This closing the loop not only solves problems, but also shows customers you truly value their voice. Let me give you a quick story. A local gym noticed a drop in renewals. After sending out a quick survey, they discovered members wanted more flexible class times. Within weeks, they adjusted their schedule, and not only did satisfaction scores rise, but so did referrals. That's the power of listening, measuring, and acting. Make measuring satisfaction a regular rhythm in your business. Don't wait for complaints. Invite feedback, embrace it, and use it to build a better experience every day. Up next, we'll explore how AI analytics can take your customer satisfaction strategy to the next level. Let's wrap up today's episode by looking at one of the most game-changing developments for small businesses: the rise of AI analytics in customer satisfaction and retention. In 2025, artificial intelligence isn't just a buzzword. It's a practical, accessible resource that can completely transform how you understand and serve your customers. Imagine being able to analyze every piece of feedback, every review, and every customer interaction in real time. That's exactly what AI analytics brings to the table. First, let's talk about speed and responsiveness. With AI-powered analytics, you're not waiting weeks or months to spot a trend in customer feedback. You get real-time alerts about emerging issues or recurring pain points. That means you can step in quickly, fixing problems, clarifying information, or even reaching out with a personal apology before a customer decides to leave. Personalization is another huge game changer. AI can analyze customer preferences and behaviors at scale, allowing you to tailor your communications, offers, and experiences to each individual. Instead of one-size-fits-all email blasts, you're sending messages that feel hand-picked, boosting both satisfaction and conversion rates. One of the most powerful aspects of AI analytics is its ability to predict churn. By flagging patterns in customer behavior, say, a drop in engagement or a spike in negative feedback, AI can help you identify at-risk customers before they walk away. Imagine reaching out with a special offer or a helpful check-in, proactively turning a potential loss into renewed loyalty. AI also automates routine processes like survey distribution and sentiment analysis, freeing up your team to focus on what really matters, building genuine relationships and delivering amazing experiences. For example, intelligent surveys can adapt based on a customer's responses, digging deeper when someone's unhappy or wrapping up quickly when all is well. Let's make this real. Picture a small retailer using AI analytics to spot that customers are frequently mentioning long checkout times in reviews. Within days, they can adjust staffing or add self-checkout options, fixing the issue before it turns into a reputation problem. With tools that were once reserved for big corporations, small businesses can now compete on a whole new level. And here's the best part. These innovations aren't just for tech giants anymore. Platforms are making AI-powered analytics simple and affordable, so even the smallest operation can tap into insights that drive satisfaction and growth. That's why embracing AI analytics in your customer satisfaction strategy isn't just smart, it's essential for staying ahead in 2025. Craftify AI empowers you with these very capabilities, making it easier than ever to retain customers, predict needs, and keep your community coming back for more. Thanks for tuning in to Effortless Marketing. Remember, you can build a loyal audience and boost satisfaction no matter your business size by combining smart feedback practices with the latest AI tools. Join us next time as we explore more strategies for thriving in the digital age. Until then, valuable marketing tips in the time it takes to sip your morning coffee.